Hi guys, it is Aoife from Fred Weasley Died Laughing and I'm here to do a tag video today. So I was tagged in the Villain Squad tag by Katie over at Katie Loves to Read ages and ages ago, and I'm only finally getting to it now, so I'm so sorry it took so long, Katie, but I'm here now and I'm going to do it. And I don't know who the original creator of this tag was. I'm not sure if maybe a publishing house created it, but if I do find it I will link it below, but I'll find some other booktubers that started it off as well and I'll link them below too. So I think the first bit in this tag is to give yourself a villain name, and I really didn't know what to come up with this one, but then a work colleague of mine actually came up with a villain name for me, and it's called the Red Brawler, because of my red hair, and I just think that's a really funny name, and I think it goes well for a villain, the Red Brawler. So I'm going to be the Red Brawler, and people will fear me when they know that I'm about in the streets. So yeah, even though they won't really, because I'm only like 5'5", so I'm not really that scary. So the first question is the leader. Pick a villain to lead your squad. And I forgot to say as well, I'm going to go with book characters and TV characters for this one as well, because it was just too much fun not to pick out some TV characters. So for the for the book character to lead my squad, I am choosing Rob from the Lindburn Legacy. He just chilled me to the bone. I just really hated him so much. And he just did some things that really tore me apart, and yeah, and I think he has this kind of real cruelness to him that he is able to lead a squad really well. He just, he does what he has to do, and he's not afraid of killing people, young and old, and yeah, he is just bad to the bone. And for my TV character, I'm going to go with Fish Mooney from Gotham. I think Fish was an absolutely brilliant character. I really loved her, and she's really able to rally people together and kind of become a mother hen to her followers, so they kind of adore her and they'll follow her wherever she goes. Well, except Penguin, but yeah, I really love her. I thought she was a great character, so she's definitely going to be the leader of my TV villain squad. Number 2, the Killer Smile. Pick a villain who is just really attractive. And for my book character, I'm going to choose the Slip Kid in The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I'm not actually going to say who he is, because people who have read the book will know who he is, and people who don't, I'm not spoiling it that you'll know who he is. But he is very attractive, he's really charming, and he's really able to talk really well, and he's really able to kind of get in your head, and you want to be with him and you want to follow him and do whatever he says, and he's really attractive, but he is a bit of an asshole, and he's a bit of a dirty liar, and yeah, and a bit of a creep, so unfortunately his looks are just surface, not on the inside. And for my TV character, I'm choosing Damon Salvatore from The Vampire Diaries. I think because he's become such a huge good character, I think some people forget sometimes that he did actually come into the first season as a villain. He was the villain of the first season of The Vampire Diaries, and I adored him from the get-go. He was just so hot and so bad and so evil. I love Damon. I don't watch The Vampire Diaries anymore because of someone who isn't in it anymore, and because of a certain relationship that isn't happening anymore because she's not in it anymore, and that was really the only reason I continued to watch it. So I'm kind of fed up of The Vampire Diaries now, and I've gone on to the originals, so yeah, but I can still look back on those first few seasons when he was just oh so bad and oh so good. The Loose Canon. Pick a villain that marches to the beat of their own drum. And for my book character for this one, I am going to choose the Queen in The Sin Eater's Daughter. She is just absolutely insane. She's like completely fine with incest. She's married to her cousin in it, which is grand, but then she ends up wanting to do like other things with other people who are way closer to her, and that's just really creepy. And it's not that she wants to do it, but she is fine to marry someone who she really shouldn't marry and have children with, because he's way too close to her, and even thinking about it is just disgusting. But she was happy to do it because she was all about the future of the line and how the line of the royals had to be pure and all this kind of crap, and yeah, so she's just absolutely insane. She kills someone because she's killed one of her guards because he smiled too much, so that's a little bit crazy as well. And yeah, she was just an absolute looper. And my TV character for this one is going to be Rumpelstiltskin in Once Upon a Time. He is just absolutely crazy at times, and you never know what he's going to do. He is just a type of person that really plays both sides of things all the time, and he's just absolutely crazy. I absolutely love him. And remember, magic always comes at a price. The Unhinged One. Pick a villain that isn't quite playing with a full deck. And for my book character, I'm going to go with Joe from You by Carolyn Kepnes and Hidden Bodies by Carolyn Kepnes. Joe is just a very unique character, and he's really, really full of depth, and you really have to get to know him. But he does so many things, and the way he thinks about things, he's really not all there. There's definitely something a little bit twisted in his mind, a little bit gone, that he's able to do all the stuff that he does. And the thing is, he'd be fine if he just didn't get so intense about things, and he gets so intense about things and so intense about people and relationships so quickly that his mind just ends up going all sorts of places, and he's completely fine with doing terrible things. But yeah, he's just insane, but I love him. And I was talking to Kirsty over at Kirsty Ward, and we were saying that he's a type of character that, even though he's absolutely insane, if he went to jail, he'd be the type of inmate that would get loads of love letters. And we were saying we totally write love letters to Joe because he's just absolutely amazing. So yeah, he is just insane. And for my TV character, I'm going to go with Aurora from the originals. She is a relatively new character in the originals, but she is a little bit cuckoo. She just, yeah, if people know what she's done, and I'm just half remembering what she did in the last episode, and I can't deal with it. Oh my god. So yeah, she's just horrible. I hate her. I hate her and I love her at the same time, because I watch Home and Away, which is like an Australian soap, and the character that plays Aurora started out in Home and Away as a teenager, and so I've kind of followed her, and I'm happy to see her getting like really good roles over in American TV as well. And then she's married to Luke Mitchell, who plays Lincoln in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And he also played John in Tomorrow People. So yeah, so I just kind of like seeing them, but then so I kind of hate her and love her at the same time when she's on the TV screen. The Redeemer. Pick a villain that's on the path of redemption or will play both sides. And for this one, I'm choosing Niccolo from The Casket Girls by Alice Arden. For the whole book, you're not really sure what side he's walking, and even at the very end, I'm still not sure. I'm hoping he'll come back, that there's a way that he will come back in the second book, because I found him a really, really interesting character, and I would love a novella of the Casket Girls and his point of view, because I think it would be really, really, really interesting to see what he was thinking. But I really, really love him. He's just a very, very intriguing character. And you really don't know what side he's on. He's just a little bit of a mystery. And for my TV character, of course I have to go with Klaus Michelson from the originals. Klaus plays the good side sometimes, but he's also the villain. He's mostly the villain, but then there's times that he's really, really good, and then a lot of the times he's fighting for his friends, and he's fighting for his family, which isn't a bad thing. But then he has this kind of thing where he has to be the villain all the time, and he's just such an amazing character. And I actually don't know I can't remember the name of the actor who plays him, but he plays him so well, and he's just absolutely great. So yeah, definitely Klaus Michelson. The Evil One. Pick a villain that is bad to the bone, and for this one I'm going to go with the Grey Man in Lies of Loch Lamora. I have it upside down. I actually can't remember if it's the Grey Man or the Grey Magician, but yeah, he is just really, really evil. I don't like him at all. Basically all the magicians in this series are absolute, like, I can't say a bad word, but that's what they are. I just really don't like them, and I really don't trust them. They're people you really, really can't trust. So he is definitely bad. He just likes inflicting pain, and he likes killing people. And yeah, I just hate him so much. So yeah. And for my TV character, I'm kind of going with book and TV in this one, but it's Joffrey Baratheon in Game of Thrones. Like, I don't even have enough curse words and insults to say about Joffrey Baratheon, because yeah, just yeah. The Once Was Good. Pick a villain that didn't originally start out as a bad character, and for this I'm choosing Valentine from the Mortal Instruments. I think Valentine, like, obviously when he first became a shadow hunter, he was a good person, and he went and he killed the demons and he protected the humans, and I think he started out, his intentions were always good, and then they just kind of got warped along the way, and he kind of went deeper and deeper and deeper until he kind of lost himself and he couldn't get out of it. But yeah, he definitely didn't start out as a bad person. I mean, obviously, you know, he fell in love with who he fell in love with, so she wouldn't have really fallen in love with a really bad person, I don't think. So yeah, I think with Valentine, he just lost himself in a way he had never expected to. So yeah, unfortunately, he did turn out bad, but he wasn't always bad. And for my TV character, I'm going to go with Captain Hook in Once Upon a Time. With Captain Hook, he kind of started out good, turned into a villain, kind of went good again, kind of went into villain, and then we had Captain Dark, and now I don't know what we have. So yeah, so he kind of is always kind of back and forth all the time. But yeah, I love Captain Hook, and he's Irish, so that's good. Or the character that plays him, Colin Dunhue, is Irish, so there you go, ladies, Irish men, Captain Hook. So yeah, I love Captain Hook, and I love Captain Swan, and I can't wait for the series to start up again because I need to know what happens. So yeah. So I'm going to tag Joycey Scribble Reads and Emily Boone to do the tag. I'm not sure if you guys have actually done the tag, but if you haven't, then I tag you. Please let me know what you guys think of my answers below and who you would choose for your answers if you want to tell me. And I will see you guys again next time. So bye.